Before I get into today's video, I just wanted to say I really enjoy using this camera in like full auto settings. And since getting into like YouTube and vlogging and all that stuff, I was always more like leaning towards using the camera in manual settings, just because I wanted to learn how to use a camera and whatever, like what settings to use, and like I just wanted to like dive deep into it and just learn as much as possible. And it was fun, it was good, but using the camera in full auto settings, it's just so much more freedom. Like I just feel like I can pick up the camera, pick up my mic. Like I recorded my last video without using the external mic, and I think the audio was good. There was no, I didn't feel like there were any issues with the audio. No selfie stick, that was handheld. Today I've got my mic and I'm using a selfie stick, and I'm trying to record in horizon balancing, which is using standard D-warp. And I mentioned in one of my videos that I wasn't too big on standard D-warp because like in the corners of the footage, it would be, the footage would just look a bit more stretched out and it just wouldn't look natural, and I didn't like how it looked. But with horizon balancing, I think it's slightly more cropped in, and hopefully the distortions are not gonna be as obvious. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try to edit this footage and post it today, just like I did with my last one, which was actually the first time I was able to do it. I was able to record, edit, and post all in one day, which is my goal for this channel. I want to be able to make videos that are that are what was I gonna say? That are just like natural, raw, minimum editing. Just, you know, edit out some irrelevant stuff and whatever. But yeah, I want these to be like as raw and as natural as possible. Maybe I'll try going this way. I have never actually walked around here before. This is where I am. Whoa. See, having the external mic in these situations is better because when I'm recording, just using the camera mic, the internal mic, when I turn the camera away from me, the audio doesn't seem to be as good. The audio seems to be good when I'm facing the camera. So I think the microphone is actually at the front of the camera, but I don't know. Someone who knows, let me know, please, because I have no idea. A lot of birds. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm, oh, there's some bunnies. I'm not even sure if I'm like technically allowed to be here because this is like a university spot and it's, I think it's closed for the holidays. But yeah, I'm just doing a quick walk. I wanted to briefly talk about like the goals for 2026. I've got some notes on my phone, but basically, I think I'm just gonna talk about two of my goals. One is continuing on with my fitness. I've been able to be pretty consistent for the last, how many months? I don't know, since September. I think that's when it all started. September, I did my kettlebell challenge, and that kind of changed everything. I was able to get some pretty good results in 30 days. And then I decided to do like a running challenge, and I did that for a little bit. But what I really want to focus on now is more just functional type training. Like a lot of body weight stuff. I do need to use a dumbbell for a couple of exercises. And I'm using an ab wheel for the core and abs and whatever. But basically what I'm doing is squats, Romanian deadlifts, push-ups, bent over row, and just some work on the core. So I'm trying to hit like all major muscle groups and just focus on those and do them ideally every day of the year, but I know that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be basically impossible to do it every day of the year. But as long as I can do something, even if it's like 10 reps on each exercise, then I'll be happy. But if I have a day off here and there, it's not gonna matter that much. Like, it is what it is, you know. Nothing's gonna be perfect. As long as I'm consistent and do it most of the days of the week, then I think I'll be happy. Yeah. So I'm just curious how my body's gonna change this year. The last 7 years, I really let myself go, changing careers, having kids, you know, getting married, all that stuff. Personal health took a bit of a backseat. But now I feel like as the kids are getting older, I feel like now is the time to focus on myself. Something happened here. There's like a tree that looks like it's fully ripped out of the ground. Let's see if I can get close to it. I'm not wearing the best shoes. Got my Crocs on. And there could be snakes around. So I don't really want to go in like long grass because there could be snakes. Not like without having shoes. I'm gonna turn the camera this way. There's a tree that's like fully ripped out of the ground and just laying there. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, so that's one thing I want to focus on. These are the plans for the year, and I kind of want to document my journey, and if it inspires anyone, great. If not, then, you know, at least I get fit. But I'm really hoping to maybe, you know, help out some people, inspire someone, and maybe someone who's in a similar situation as me and they just want to do something simple at home without going to the gym, because that's like my thing. It's the difficult thing is finding the time to do all this. And if I can do it at home, and if it doesn't take too long and it's using minimal equipment, then that's perfect. So that's the goal. Also, I would like to focus on this channel as well. I'd like to grow this channel a little bit. I know it's gonna be difficult because I don't have the necessary skills to make the edits of the video interesting. When it comes to thumbnails, I just usually grab a screenshot from the video and just leave it at that. So it may not be the most attention-grabbing thing, and I know my videos are still a little bit messy, but hopefully they'll get better with time. But the goal is just to keep them, you know, as natural and as raw, minimum edits, and just be real. With all this AI crap, I feel like people need more real people. Like, personally, I'm sick of seeing AI content on social media. And like, one of my guilty pleasures is watching different types of fail videos. And I noticed a lot of those are now AI generated, and it's not real. So it's no longer like a real funny fail video. It's just AI generated, and I actually stopped watching those for mostly. I stopped watching them because it's just, as soon as I see something AI or AI voice in the video, I just usually turn the video off, and I don't bother because it's just, I don't like it. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to go into more things. The video was supposed to be about two main things, but now I'm talking about a bunch of other crap too. The second thing that I wanted to talk about was wanting to learn how to skateboard. And I have not been on a skateboard since I was about like 7, 8 years old. I'm 41 now, turning 42 this year. This might be a really, really stupid idea, but I'm gonna try to do it in a smart way. Try to start, like, I'm gonna start very, very slowly. What I've been doing the last few days is just trying to, just using it at home, trying to ride the skateboard at home. I have a bit of open space, so I'm trying to like just balance and move very slowly. I'm hoping to take it outside soon into a more open area where I can experiment with just, a little bit more room around me, because I do have some open space inside my house, but still it's not a lot, but it'll do for now. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to move it outdoors, and yeah, just, I don't know, something I wanted to do. Maybe this is like a midlife crisis of some sorts. I have no idea, but I just got this urge to learn skateboarding, and maybe it's because I've been taking my kids to the park a bit more often lately, and I see all these people having fun on skateboards and stuff, and I'm like, I want to do that too. So that's the other thing I want to do. So thing number one is focusing on my fitness, getting more fit, losing a bit more weight. I've started some intermittent fasting, but it's not like proper fasting. It's more like dirty fasting. So in the morning, I have a coffee with just like a tiny little bit of milk, just a splash to change the color, basically. So eventually I'm gonna switch to black coffee, but for now it's just a splash of milk. So I do have some calories in the morning, but I'm planning not to eat until lunchtime today. Excuse me. So we'll see how that goes. It's getting really warm. I'm gonna get back inside the car. Okay. Got my wife's car today because I couldn't be bothered moving cars this morning when dropping my son off at daycare. Actually got a little bit sweaty. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. So it's just, some goals for 2026, but I'm gonna take it 1 month at a time, 1 week at a time. Today is the 5th of January. So far, I've been able to train every single day. Hopefully that continues. Put the aircon on a little bit higher. Very, very warm. It's currently, it's only 24 degrees, but it feels like it's very, very hot. Like just being out in the sun. Very, very, very warm. Anyway, I need to get home. I'm gonna try to edit this video soon and hopefully post it today, but we'll see what happens. I've got a few things I need to do today, so we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, 2026, I really want to focus on fitness. I want to focus on growing this channel. If I can get to, my wife's calling me. All right, so quickly to recap, 2026, the goal is to focus on fitness. Hopefully can grow this YouTube channel to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, hopefully. And I want to see how far I can go with skateboarding. So if I manage to record some skateboarding footage today, whether indoors or outdoors, I'm gonna include it somewhere in this footage maybe, or maybe leave it for another video. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next one. Bye.